Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We are here with our February unboxing for the Wild subscription, and this is a good one. Oh, it is so good. I'm going to just let Christopher talk about Wardrobe Woes straight from the top because this one was your conception, your idea, and I love this one. I love this one.
Thank you.
Christopher, let's dive into Wardrobe Woes, which is your outfit of the month.
Obviously, I'm obsessed. I'm biased. This was an idea that I thought would be such a good one for her. We actually dug into some 90s archival Vivienne Westwood for this ensemble, and it just felt so right for her. So this month, we are going through Ellowyne's closet. Welcome to Ellowyne's closet.
I love the set. We're going to show some more of this. It is so fun.
And I thought, you know, if I were going back through my wardrobe of 20 years, if I had Ellowyne's wardrobe, what would the closet physically look like, and what would I want to wear as I were, you know, deliberating over, oh, God, what do I wear today? And I think I would want something that made me feel strong, and something that made me feel powerful and embodied, and a little bit chic and a little bit spicy. And I think a fur trim leopard print tartan jacket is, I mean, it's so beautiful. And there's never really a wrong occasion for Vivienne, but it felt especially right for her, for Ellowyne for this season.
I completely agree. This is such a fun one, and we've been putting pictures on the screen that Christopher took and Dee in Brazil edited, but we're also going to put the original inspiration of the original Vivienne Westwood on the screen as well. Yeah. It was an outfit I believe we found on First Dibs, and as soon as Christopher sent it to me, I said, oh yeah, this is fabulous. We need to do this. And I think the factory did such a wonderful job.
In fact, I have to laugh because when they first sent back this sample, I was like, you know, it's so close. It's really close. The fabric, they were like, they found a really good one. And I was like, I just want to know what else I can find.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm surprised they didn't fire us after all that.
I know. Oh, gosh. Because I asked for probably almost a dozen fabric samples, and they made us samples in all of them. And I said, it's just not quite right. And they did send us a pink variation that we kept for an add-on, but I said for the original, I really want something that's, you know, really close. We ended up going with the very first sample they sent us. So God bless the factory. Thank you for your infinite patience as I am over here, you know, twiddling my thumbs for the perfect thing.
They're very understanding, and they constantly tell us, because I am apologetic sometimes when we do that because I feel like we're wasting everybody's time.
I understand why it feels that way.
I know we're not.
But it's like
But when we go back to the original after doing all that, I know we're not, because we are we're covering all of our bases.
I hope they take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Because like their first
was this fabric.
Was the best one, yeah.
So what I love about this dress, and just to let you know what is inside the box, you get this wonderful suit, tailored suit, beautifully lined. Everything is just wonderful about this. And you are receiving the nylons at an $8 value inside the box. These purses and these adorable shoes are add-ons. And what you receive is that. But the suit has very, very light blue piping, which is kind of hard to tell, but I love the add-on shoes that are in blue. I think that is so much fun.
I am always resisting the urge to be either too straight-laced or too crazy. And I think something right in the middle is always the best bet if you can strike the balance. And I thought a shoe that sort of complemented that blue vein in the pattern would be so nice. So we have a gorgeous little pump, a little open-toe mule there with a rhinestone and a bow detail. I was very meticulous about each detail with this. So I had the buttons redone in gold so that they would match the hardware of the purse. And I said, for the shoes, they sent us a shoe with a rhinestone that had like a silvery pewter hardware that kept the stone to the shoe. And I said, this is really a lot, but can I get gold hardware for the shoe? Like, I really want it to just be complete. And they got me a gold hardware for the rhinestone. So every bit of this has been assessed, you know, to the nth degree.
Truly, every detail. And I know that you know, because doing this is not easy.
Yeah.
But I have learned a lot about details and doing things, because I almost felt bad when we asked about that. But now I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
And they were very happy to help with that. They didn't say, you guys are nuts, come on, let's move it along. They were happy to help.
Is important.
Yeah, and it really is important. When you receive any type of outfit or box from us or anything that we put out, No, and I know that you know this, but we have been working on it and revising it and going back and forth with the factory, sending it over oceans, back and forth, sometimes 5 or 6 times. The bar suit, I think, was around 7 or 8 times.
It was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
But worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it. So Wardrobe Woes is one of my favorites. This is a 1994 Vivienne Westwood, and it is perfect for Ellowyne. Everyone that has seen it says, I would either wear that or it reminds me of Clueless.
Sure.
It brings up something for everyone that sees it.
I think it's nostalgic, it's fresh, it feels new, it feels reminiscent of something familiar, and it has sort of a bubblegum pink variation that for the month, for the holiday season, I think is so perfect.
Yes, if you want to get something that feels a little bit more Valentine's Day, then this is a really fun one. And we also have 3 different colors of these really cute heels that mix and match pretty darn well. You can almost use any color with either suit. But.
Yeah, so we have the pink that I thought matched this so well, and the blue that complements the original set very nicely. There's also a gold pair that I'll show you that you can wear with either one. So if you want something that's very matchy-matchy, we have gold that is quite flattering with both sets because of all of the gold elements in each one. So the gold buttons down the jacket are functioning snaps, and you've got snaps at the waist of the skirt, fully lined. I ironed the 2 examples that you see here, but they out of box
they look good,
are lovely. If you are using an iron, I would be wary of the synthetic fur. These are a great set for for steaming. If you want to avoid scalding, I would try a steamer, but not super necessary with this set. It really does fluff up beautifully. If you see Neema at the top of the stairs there, she's wearing it out of box, just as it is.
That wig is down in history of one of my favorite wigs of all time. What was the name of that wig?
I don't remember the name, but it was the one that had
very
twists.
tight curls, and Christopher brushed them out and
haircut,
and it's stunning. I love it.
Thank you.
So we have a lot of add-ons. We have a lot of fun for this box and for this opening, and which we are very excited about. But I know a lot of you are here because you would like to see the second doll in the Dark Academia series from Robert Tonner, and her name is Neema, and she is the Aristocrat, and so we're gonna bring her in. So let's go get her. Yay! All right, so we have her. She is the Aristocrat, and we put her second in the series of the 6 dolls because she is such a wonderful companion to the Wanderer.
You guys.
Oh my goodness.
They're a perfect
this outfit
match made in heaven. This set is so lovely. So this is our this is Robert's second installment through our little doll shop of his Dark Academia collection, and she is a knockout. I love this sort of Edwardian hair. It feels very almost colonial. It feels like old-timey
very
America,
different,
but very scholarly, very academic. I love this sort of waistcoat she's wearing. You've got, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 major garment pieces. So there's a blouse, a skirt, the overcoat, jacket, and then this cute little neck or tie that you can wear a couple different ways. Really beautiful hair set. You've got 3 ribbons at the back tying her hair into a nice little ponytail, and she's got boots and nylons and this gorgeous bag. The detail on
the bag is fabulous. The bag and the boots.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Satin ribbon, and I don't know if you can see the detail on the boots there. They're actually done with sort of a lace detail in the leather. A gorgeous little detail done. I mean, this is a beautiful, very striking doll. She has the same sort of pale blue eyes that the second Wednesday installment had. Nice neutral sort of cocoa lip. Really pretty. I love Neema with a paler eye. I think she looks so striking. And really, I think for her, like, she's the whole theme. Like, this is very much to me what I think of when I hear Dark Academia.
Dark Academia, for sure. I 1000% agree. This Dark Academia collection has 3 Ellowynes, 2 Neemas, and 1 Lucille in the collection. And we had to release this Neema now with this collection because she is just, again, such a wonderful complement to the Wanderer. The Dark Academia series is really near and dear to Robert's heart. He has had so much fun creating them. He worked on them for an entire year. Mark Tinkey did the samples for the clothing, and it is so exceptionally well done. The entire price of the doll at $230, which is such an incredible deal, is the outfit. It's just incredible what is included with this. Everything's lined, everything's just well done. So you don't have to take our word for it. We have Allison Hernandez here in studio. She is a doll collector's doll collector. She is. Just, and I put this in our last video, but recently she has bought animatronics from the Jim Henson series. She bought a couple dolls from the Richard Simmons estate. She loves Robert Tonner dolls. she loves so many different dolls, and
She loves dolls.
and she supports so many different artists, and I just love that about her. She is very passionate, and she will not steer you wrong. So come on in, Allison Hernandez, and let us know what you think.
Welcome, friends. I am very excited to have been invited to give you guys my first impressions upon unboxing the latest Ellowyne in the Dark Academia series. You can see here she is the Aristocrat. So thank you very much to Rachel for giving me this opportunity. I really, really love the Wanderer. I'm kind of going for that sort of Dark Academia, kind of forest vibes. Like it's kind of all over the place, but I sort of want like a Dark Academia hobbit hole, if that makes sense. And so I'm really loving this series, and I'm so excited to see her because I haven't seen anything about her. So you're gonna get first impressions here along with me. Now, this is the Aristocrat. So let's check her out together. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm wondering what sort of aristocrat she's going to be. Oh my gosh, she's Neema. I didn't realize she was a Neema. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. The colors of her outfit are simply stunning, simply stunning. And I'm gonna just get her out of here so we can just savor everything about this doll. Oh, I'm so excited. She's a Neema. I didn't realize she was a Neema. Very, very exciting. So let's take her out and have a look. And one thing that I'm noticing already is that she's got gorgeous, like rust colored buttons on her. It's like what is this called? Like an overdress? I was gonna say overcoat, but it's not. It's like a super long vest. So there's probably a legitimate name for this, but you can see this is like a long vest. Oh, what a beautiful piece. And it's got this like cape sort of collar on the back. Is that, would you say collar for that? It's got this sort of cape piece on the back. Oh, jeepers. She looks so good. Oh my gosh. And just look at her face. Oh, I love the colors that they've chosen for her lips. She's got a really dark red lip to go with this. But I love these buttons. And they're snaps, so don't worry if the little buttons are fiddly for you. It's actually, they snap on, so it's not like a big deal. And then she's got some little faux pockets here. I just love this over vest. I'm wanting to call it an over vest because that's sort of what it is. And then underneath, she's got the same sort of color scheme, like this plaid, gorgeous fall, dark colors with like dark burgundy, dark browns, and then you got a little bit of cream running through it in the background, like it's a off-white color. Just so stunning. I love the way this fabric looks too. You can see in the camera even, you can see like variegated, is that the right? I believe it's like a variegated sort of color. Really, really gorgeous colors here. So I just think it's so beautiful. Wow. That's really, really pretty. And then she's got, I'm gonna take the over vest off. Again, just one of the things that is so amazing about these is just how you can mix and match these pieces. So I want to show you this, kind of how it looks off the doll. So you can see how this collar is. And it's like got a cinched waist here. So this is gonna look so like elegant over a lot of other outfits. You kind of see how that is. So you could do it over leggings. You could do it over another dress set. It would probably look good with the Wanderer that we just had as the last doll in that Dark Academia series. But I just love the way this fabric looks, and I love the buttons on here. I think that detail is just so gorgeous. And I love, oh wow, it's really nice. This is such a cool piece. Like, I wouldn't have expected something like this in a, 17-inch fashion doll or 16-inch fashion doll, whatever size they are. So then we've got this top, and this is kind of funny. I think the top I wore the last time was similar to this. I have a white or off-white. This is more white. It's not like a cream color. This is more white, and then you've got creams in here. but I was wearing like a cream top with a black bow. I love that look. I think it's so cool. And the bow does come off. So this is like a bonus piece that goes along with her, that you could remove it if you didn't want to keep it on. So you've got this piece that will mix and match. You've got, is this a bodysuit? Let's see. This might be a bodysuit. It is a bodysuit. Oh no, it's not. I was gonna say it's a bodysuit. It's not a bodysuit. So this is kind of cool because you can mix and match it with so many other skirts, pants, leggings. You've got these beautiful, like, what is that called? Pin tucks. Like, it's very shapely. It's very, very tailored to the contours of our fashion dolls, which is amazing. I'm so excited that it's a Neema. She's a Neema. Oh wow, she's so pretty. And let's take a look. Now her hair is rooted, so we've got rooted hair, and it is done in this sort of, you've got these like tendrils, curled tendrils on the side of the face, like so. And then you've got the hair pulled back into a curly do here, and you've got, you see how that is? So, and then the hair itself is a dark brown, but there's like caramel colored highlights throughout. You can kind of see like the hair. That's one of the things I like with these dolls, is the hair is, you know, multi-dimensional. You've got these different colors, and it just adds so much pop to the way the dolls look. She's gorgeous. Okay, let's check out her shoes. Ooh, ooh. We've got, we've got a lace top. Look at that. Look at that lace top. I would say this is like a very Victorian sort of boot. So it is laced. It's not zip up in the back. So we're going to see how difficult it is to get on, if it is or if it's not too bad. But I really like the sole on this. The sole's nice and thick, so I feel like that's going to give it some when we're trying to balance. So let's see about how we can slip her foot into this. I just love the lace detail. It's got two different colors too. So the lace detail on the front is the same dark burgundy color, like this rouge, this really beautiful dark rouge, and then on the back side it's black lace. So again, you've got these multi-dimensional color schemes that makes everything so magical and mix and matchable, and you can use it with so many different outfits because, you know, all this thought is put into the design of everything, down to like the colors that, you know, the boots are. And there we go. I did have to loosen this one up a little bit. But the good thing is that you can loosen the laces there, so you can kind of pull them out and loosen them up. Now, you would want to probably thread the rest of the way through and then tie it so you have that nice, tight, clean look here. Now, she also comes with this satchel style purse that you can see here, which is so beautiful. This is kind of like, you've got a short strap here if she wanted to hand carry it, like in her hand, going on her way, you know, to wherever she's going, out shopping or to lunch or brunch or what have you. And or she's got a longer strap here that she could do as a shoulder bag, like so. And they're both clip-on, so you can remove one strap as you use the other one, so that won't be hanging in the way in your photos. But that's just such a great quality piece there that also is mix and matchable with so many other outfits that we have. Let's put her vest, her over vest. I'm sure there's a legitimate word for what this is called, and I can't think of the fashion word for it. Duster? Would it be like a duster vest? Maybe that's close to right. I don't know. But, oh wow. I was actually looking at a long vest not long ago for myself because I kind of like the silhouette of it. But yes, so I love the colors here. I love the silhouette. I love the details. I love this piece. This piece right here is just, I don't know, it's just so, it's such a cool fashion piece in this Dark Academia line. Because Dark Academia, you know, it's layered. You've got different layers and, you know, just kind of putting things together in your closet that look really good together. And I think, and you've got different patterns and, you know, same kind of color scheme, but you've got different patterns, different colors. And I think that's one of the things that's like key to dark academia, is just kind of pairing those sort of things together in a way that like is very fashionable. And you can see that Neema has definitely done that with this outfit. She has just selected the best pieces from her closet and kind of put them together, and I can see her going off to a class in college or going off to teach a class in college, just like, you know, with a cup of coffee in one hand and a textbook in the other. Like, she's just stunning. I love her. So anyway, I think this one is another home run in the Dark Academia series. So guys, thank you so much for letting me be here and for seeing first impressions with me, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Allison. It's always wonderful to hear from you. Allison will have a longer take of this wonderful doll on her YouTube channel, Muñecas, Poupées, and Dolls. And if you have not subscribed to Allison, you absolutely, she's a must. She's such a wonderful creator.
She's so fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
She's so well spoken. She's so clearly passionate about like what she collects and what she does.
Yep.
So well versed, so charismatic, so sweet. And I love her taste because it really does span so much.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful collection.
And her knowledge base is just incredible. And she's been doing this for a very long time. And she's very smart. So Allison, we really appreciate you. So thank you so much for giving us a review on the Aristocrat.
Yeah.
So your box is a ton of fun. I love the color palette for what Dee in Brazil did for our Wardrobe Woes paper doll.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. He totally went with the overall color of the suit and put it in, of course, and I asked him to do the wardrobe with a grand staircase down the center, because who is going to have a grand staircase? We said a grand staircase and an elevator.
Hello.
Ellowyne's closet would have its own kitchen, I would think. Like
that's
its
what
own,
I'm saying.
right?
Like Ellowyne's closet would be its own home. Like,
right.
You could take a vacation
Its own
in
entertainment
Ellowyne's closet
center. Yes.
and like have everything.
Like,
you
it's big
need.
enough, it would have its own McDonald's in it. That's how big her closet is.
I would debate whether or not she would eat McDonald's, but
it would be there for her friends.
Sure.
It might have a bowling alley in it.
Sure.
Just different things that you can do.
Yeah.
That's how big her closet is.
Big enough that she could have her therapist come in and give her
Private
a session
residence
in her
Oh
closet.
yeah. Oh yeah. There's a guest house inside her closet. That's how big it is.
Yeah.
Because it's Ellowyne Wild. She has been collecting and doing clothing and fashion for 20 years.
20 years.
This is her 20th year anniversary.
Can you believe it?
Nope, and I love it. She's Robert's favorite doll that Robert has done, and Robert's catalog of dolls spans thousands of dolls.
Truly.
When you look at not just his dolls, but his Miss Piggies and his everything that he has done.
Every licensed collaboration.
Right.
Every time he's done something like Cinderella or like Oz. I mean, he's done Oz like a dozen times. There's so much in his catalog, and it's an honor really to be working beside him with his favorite doll, who, I don't know, she's one of my favorites too. I really do love Ellowyne.
I didn't understand the whole Ellowyne thing, to be honest, when I first met Robert. I really didn't.
Sure.
I was like, she's a doll that has chronic ennui but has this great closet, and I didn't quite get it.
Sure.
But I was also from the antique and vintage world. I was new to all of it. But then once we started it, and I'm not just blowing smoke, because we started a subscription, I started to really identify with Ellowyne.
Sure.
I started to really understand, especially reading her poetry and the diary entries.
Yeah.
And now I fully get it. I've drunk the water. It's so much fun.
I think the other part of it too is, like, if we're being really honest, she feels more resonant now for so many people than she ever has. I think one of the vessels of collecting for doll collectors is the way that they make you feel, obviously. And as we are embarking on really challenging times that make us feel challenging ways, Ellowyne is a doll that really seems to understand. And she empathizes with malaise, and she empathizes with frustration or ennui.
Yeah, getting up and just not feeling great today.
Yeah, exactly.
Not knowing exactly.
Getting up to go back to bed.
Right.
And I think that's how many of us feel.
We have days like that.
You know?
Oh yeah, and sometimes we have to get up and go to work anyway, and sometimes we can rest like that, but we can see a piece of ourselves in her, and then with Grace, we can see a piece of ourselves in, I think, what we would want to be.
The
More
strength of Grace.
aspirational.
Yeah.
And then with Anne, we can open ourselves up into, you know how when you just let yourself laugh and giggle at something so silly and stupid?
Sure.
And it's just good, clean fun.
Yeah,
That's what her world feels like to me. It's just
the
fun,
joy
letting
of
yourself do
life.
that.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
really is letting. It's the freedom to be playful,
Yeah.
the freedom to be expressive, and to be maybe unfiltered in a way that feels just intuitive and free and honest and fun. So I guess we have sort of covered the major bases
Yeah.
of the experience of being a person and the experience of being a doll person. And I think I keep coming back to Ellowyne in times of strife in particular and feeling so sort of comforted by her. And this month's box, I think, shows off a way that she maybe embodies more strength than usual. I mean, when you put on a suit, you just feel
Oh yeah.
stronger. I think you stand a little taller in a jacket.
Oh, for sure.
And I like to think that maybe, in a fur trim jacket, she is, 10 feet tall.
In about a year from now, watch out, because I'm going to be back into my blazers, and we're not going to know what hit us right now. None of them fit, but I wear blazers a lot.
You do.
It makes me feel put together. I do. I feel powerful. I feel dressed. There's just something about it that as soon as I started wearing my blazers, and I rewear the same ones a lot, that I felt like me. And so to put out suits, and this one's fur trimmed with leopard on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would wear it. I think I would.
I would wear that to the gas station.
Yes.
I would wear that.
But you,
I'd
yes.
wear that anywhere.
Yes. Well, raise your hand. Let us know if you would wear this, especially in the 90s, early 2000s.
For
My goodness.
sure,
For sure.
right?
I love our wonderful cat, Sybil. She is
Who doesn't?
who doesn't? She is one of my favorite things right now.
Yeah.
Again, we have been working really hard to get a lifetime contract with her, but she is horrible to work with. She always has been, but slowly we are digging our claws into her. But I'll read a little bit of what she said in her letter to you. Dear human, I am writing to you from the wardrobe. Though calling it a wardrobe is like calling a cathedral a hallway. This is a room, a dominion, a carefully curated archive of decisions Ellowyne once made and now pretends she doesn't remember. Ellowyne has been standing here for quite some time. The wardrobe contains everything. High-end designer pieces that arrived with opinions, thrift store discoveries that feel important for reasons no one can explain, inherited garments that whisper about other lives, and an unreasonable amount of accessories acquired during moments of questionable confidence. Shoes line the floor in racks, waiting to be judged. Ellowyne sighs, slowly, meaningfully. She lifts a jacket from one rack, structured, precise, very aware of itself. It remembers rebellion, but no longer needs to announce it. The skirt that follows is soft at the hem, as if daring its tailoring to relax. This outfit has history, attitude, and just enough exhaustion to feel honest. She mutters that nothing feels right, which is untrue. Everything feels too right, and that is far worse. Eventually, she assembles the look you now hold. Wardrobe woes. The nylons are exact. The shoes are chosen with intention. The ensemble suggests that she could leave the house or decide not to and still feel justified. She studies herself in the mirror for a long moment. She does not smile. This means it's correct. So our Sybil is such a beast, and this one is actually a little bit sweeter of a letter, but she has a couple updates on the schedule that you've probably read that paint a little bit naughtier of a picture. But I love our letters from Sybil so much, and every month you receive a different variation of that wax seal that we had custom made with Sybil in different rooms of the house.
Yeah.
Which is so much fun.
Love that.
Yeah, so much fun. So we even have an outfit with Sybil that she said was emotionally aggressive for this month, but I think all animals might feel that way when you put them in clothes.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you that in a minute. But we have a really fun craft card that I'll let Christopher talk about right here.
Gorgeous.
That has fun things inside.
Dee always does a really fabulous
does.
job, and this is a really fun little bit of like Ellowyne's maybe notebook or taking notes on like fashion history and maybe what inspires her wardrobe and her collection and like her taste. So I really love his ideas for this, that we're like putting together maybe her own documents or maybe like a scrapbook of inspiration, maybe like a mood board for her. So she's got a fabric reference, she's got her archive study, she's got her scrapbook and her repair notes, her buttons and bindings and threads, closet rules. Do not buy another coat unless it is necessary. Maintain a one in, one out policy for shoes, which I fully stand by. Mend and donate items after 12 months. Again, great advice. And keep accessories organized. I will say, as someone who has a very small apartment and an even smaller wardrobe, well, I'll clarify. I have a very small closet. I have the wardrobe of like 6 people. So
Nice.
I can't use my closet anymore. It's brimming over, and I need help from my friends to help me figure out how to work with it. If I had Ellowyne's wardrobe care and repair notes, I think I would be okay. She really has all of her ducks in a row, and I love his interpretation of, you know, her mood board. And
Oh, I love it. It's so
really
fun.
It's very thoughtful.
And this isn't clip art. This is things that Dee made. So this takes a very long time,
Yeah.
and it's one of the things that I'm most proud of that we can put inside the box. So
Yeah.
you can also download them, because we do have to fold them in half to get them in the box, and sometimes that crease will be right in the middle of something
Sure.
you're trying to do. So we
Yeah.
do put them on our website, and you can reprint them and enjoy them that way.
Yeah.
So thank you so much to Dee in Brazil for your wonderful artwork. We also have a sticker that is
Yes.
coming in the box. There are 2 variations.
I
but
love these things.
These are so funny. So the first one says, "Be mine or don't, I'll be over here." And it shows Sybil with black roses,
Yeah.
broken hearts, and with a cloud, a black cloud,
Yeah.
with black raindrops.
How very fitting.
Isn't that fitting? But I think
Yeah.
this one is Christopher's
This
favorite.
cracks me up. Love is fine. Dolls are better.
Love is fine, dolls are better.
I don't know that I fully write off on that, but
I mean, I kind of
I
agree.
think that's hysterical. And it's so cute. I'm a sucker for Valentine's Day. It's
Yeah. I love Valentine's Day.
like, I love holidays inherently are fun. I love the idea of Valentine's Day.
Yep.
I love the aestheticism of Valentine's Day. And actually, as I was putting this set together, I was thinking about, you know, what are the other pieces that I would want like in her wardrobe and to reference and whatever. And I thought back on Valentine's Day that we did 2 years ago, which was also
Yeah.
a design that Dee helped collaborate on and make with us.
Yeah.
And we had, ironically, a Vivienne Westwood collaboration
With the
in the
shoes.
shoe, and I didn't realize, like, now I've maybe made a habit or a tradition out of Valentine's Day as an excuse to appreciate Vivienne Westwood, which I'm, you know, if I need an excuse, I'll take it. It's a gorgeous time of year. She has a gorgeous collection, and I think, you know,
Yeah.
Valentine's Day needs the sprucing up that she can give us.
Anything that we can do that pays homage or even resembles Vivienne Westwood.
I know, I
Because those
know.
garments are extremely hard to make.
Yeah,
They're-
it's couture.
It's couture.
It's designed to be,
Right.
you know, exaggerated and like beautifully tailored.
Oh yeah, we do put out as add-ons and different things, more everyday things like our mix
Sure.
and match sales and
Yeah.
things like that. But the garments that are in the box they're very aspirational. They're not meant to be. We're not going to put
idea.
a jeans and t-shirt inside your box unless
Yeah.
it's couture.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing. So it is fun. Now after the video, you can shop the purses, you can shop the shoes, you can shop the pink variation.
We do
and
have
then-
the other pair of shoes here. I didn't show you these
Oh,
before.
they're like a fun little. They're not gold, but more like a.
I mean,
sort of gold.
I think they translate as they're not yellow and they're not mustard and they're not, you know. I think I would most closely describe these as gold-ish. I think the way that they wear with the outfits, when you see them on, it really brings out the gold pieces. I admit, when these first came in, I was like, I don't know about these, I don't know about this
I
color.
liked 'em.
But on the outfit, especially on the box outfit, the sort of like monochromatic effect it has is
Yeah.
really pretty. And those stones are so nice, and I love those dainty little bows. I'm a sucker for a mule, so we have 3 pairs of shoes you can shop as well.
I really liked them. They reminded me of something Barbie would wear, and I thought that they were so fun.
Yeah.
So they're great, and they're very affordable. They're very affordable in the boutique. Okay, so let's show them our first iteration. We have several things coming for Sybil, but this is our first one, and you guys, it is so silly. But we have something for Sybil. Again, she said that it was emotionally aggressive.
I mean,
in the color scheme.
I don't know that I can fight her on that. If she's normally sitting under a black rain cloud and this is what we stuff her into.
Right.
It's a really fun, it's a 2-piece outfit, believe it or not. So you have a cape that has a snap around the neck.
A 2-piece outfit.
It's a 2-piece outfit.
This just sounds so silly, but it is.
There's a cape and there's also a separate
It even has a
collar.
VDC. It even has a VDC
There's a
tag.
VDC tag, yeah.
Oh
we
my
went all the way,
gosh.
you guys.
Yeah, we went all the way.
It's felt, but it's a nice little cape with a snap, and then there's a collar you can could wear by itself and tie around as a bow with that really charming little heart charm that I think is maybe a more restrained approach if you had to force Sybil into something she didn't want to wear. I think the collar would be easier, but really cute for something that leans all the way into the festivity. If you want to do Valentine's Day, you know, capital V, capital D, Valentine's Day, Sybil, I think, might put on a smile for half a second for you and let you do it.
Yeah, you will be receiving this, of course, after Valentine's Day, but if you would like to start a Sybil closet, this would be the first garment that would go inside. So I think that is very, very, very fun.
We've got, I mean, next month's outfit is going to be amazing, but the one for Sybil next month, people are going to come out of their skin.
Yeah. Oh, I came out of my skin when I saw the sample. I fully did not expect them to be able to pull it off.
We're doing a wardrobe for Sybil. We're doing a wardrobe for Ellowyne. The theme is wardrobes. It's happening, you guys.
We have some fun add-ons, more add-ons. There's a lot of add-ons this month.
Yeah.
But we did do a restock of the Silk and Shadows dress. So
the add-on from October.
Yes.
Fan favorite.
Fan favorite. There's 150 more inside the Ellowyne boutique, which will open at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time after the video.
Don't miss out.
Don't miss out. And then we have some gilded glooms for you.
Yeah, people really lost their minds for gilded glooms. So we have some new colors. This is a really lovely sort of very pale sage and jade and emerald combination with that same sort of iridescent rose gold leaf motif. It's very pretty. I styled that with some black and white accessories for stray hairs. Black and white accessories, I think, really brings that together. And if you wanted to lean into the sort of melancholy flavor, Wednesday Ellowyne is a great one.
Oh yeah.
And really makes that a little bit more dimensional if you're feeling a little sad. But if you're not, it's great for springtime. We actually, to sort of, you know, cat out of the bag a little bit for next month, we had an idea for a green fashion to be, you know, timely for March that we will not be able to put out for the month of March like we were hoping. So if you want a green outfit, this actually would be your soonest way to do that. There is a beautiful green garment coming later in the season, but we had to delay it a little bit, so
we had to revise it like 17 times.
It took a lot of
and that's truly why. And then the factory's doing Chinese New Year. So it just takes time. And not every garment is going to come out on the time frame that we hope it'll be. Even though we work so hard to try and make that happen.
Things need adjustments. So in the meantime, just know in advance you were supposed to get a green outfit. It will be coming. It just won't be coming next month. So if you want something, grab this now. That would be your best new, most festive addition to your wardrobe.
Yeah, and I love the way this is styled. This cape is in the Grace Boutique. And I'm not sure if we have any more of these muffs. Do we have any more of the muffs, Paul?
Maybe a handful.
But there are some of these capes in the Grace Boutique.
Yeah.
So we also have two other colors. So this is the blue one.
Beautiful blue. Yeah, oh, thank you. Very, very nice. I love this with sort of a black accent. You can always use hair as an accessory color. And then these earrings are the Gwen earrings.
Oh, yeah.
And I love, not to be dramatic, but I would buy that doll just for the earrings. Like, sometimes doll collectors will, you know, go all the way for a pair of shoes or something, and I get it. These earrings are everything. So if I needed her just for the earrings, I would consider it.
I love that.
I used our shoes from December as well. They're a really great pair with this color palette. And then that black lace glove, that tea glove we've had for ages. So you can break out any accessories, new or old, for any of these. They wear really well.
Gilded Gloom is, when we think of the subscription, I think this is probably going to be in the top 10 forever.
Oh,
right?
I love that fashion.
Yeah, we never re-release anything that was a box outfit. Those are truly limited. We don't ever do that. But we did have some color variations, and this is a new color variation, so get it from us.
Very pretty. And then last but not least, we have Neema falling off of her stand in a really, really lovely sort of, kind of like a muted berry color. I would cautiously call that maybe mauve, only because I kind of hate the color mauve, but I think this, I don't know how to describe this color. I think mauve is usually more purple than this is.
We had tried to reorder the cream version, which that fabric was out of stock. So this one is more of just a berry color overall. Yeah, it's beautiful. This is very Valentine's, very holiday.
This color to me feels like the sort of color of like blackberry ice cream.
Yeah.
It's the sort of color of like a sorbet or something, like a berry sorbet, and with that really pale, almost lilac, and then that pale mauve and the rose gold. It's stunning as a combination, and it's particularly really gorgeous on Neema.
Yes.
So you could wear this 100 ways. I decided to pull out some of the paler colors with gold and with ivory and with pink, but you could wear this 100 ways, and these all come with the white crinoline. However, we also have a restock of the black crinoline.
And white.
Yeah, so both colors. If you wanted to wear any of these fashions, especially like I think the green one with that black would be so pretty. Wear them any way that you want to. Very versatile. So yeah, like you were saying, I think maybe this is our best February Valentine's Day palette, and we have sort of a March, you know, St. Patrick's Day palette, and blue that you can wear for any occasion. Maybe that's your, you know, your add-on, you know, after the fact for blue tea for two.
Oh yeah, and they're just beautiful, and they're so
Yeah.
fun together. So if you're a doll collector and you want drama and you want something just
A little collection.
a little collection and to put on your table and to have as a centerpiece
Yeah.
for your room, a discussion piece.
Sure.
They're
Great
beyond.
for doll club.
They are great for doll club. So we have a couple new members to our team, but you're going to meet one of them today. His name is Louis, and we need to go get the Lucifer because we got to show him. So
He's so
yeah,
cute.
we'll go get the Lucifer and we'll be right back. He did his bow tie today. So
Hi, honey.
this is Louis.
Hi, Louis.
He also goes by Lucifer, and he wore his bow tie today. So Antonia has been helping at the shop. This is her second week, and we will introduce you to Antonia soon. But she asked if she could bring her little Lou to work, and he's been so much fun to have, hasn't he?
I mean, in what world could you have this dog at the shop and not have a good day? I've been joking that he is our president of morale around here. He runs our morale department. He's so precious. That stinky little face. Hi.
And the thing about him is he is not stinky. I love
true.
a flat face.
Yeah.
But because he's only a year old, he doesn't have the decaying teeth and
Sure.
the things that some of the older dogs do.
Sure.
But if you get close to him and you talk to him,
Hi.
then he will French kiss you. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
he
You
got
gotta be careful.
Basically, his tongue was touching my tonsils the other day, and I had to. Paul's dying. Paul, oh, there he goes. See, because I'm laughing out loud.
here,
He looked for his moment, but he does not discriminate. He'll French kiss anyone.
Yeah,
So
no
if
one's safe.
No one is safe. There he goes. So if you would like to, hopefully the Lou he'll be in more videos. But he has been so fun. We love him.
Of course.
And he is very sweet, and he barely sheds at all.
Well, and we were talking like a couple months ago about adopting a shop cat.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to have. Ooh,
A little animal.
it's nice to have
Lucifer,
you know,
come
help
here.
around the shop.
Lucifer, come
Hi,
here.
honey.
So we decided ultimately we can't have a pet here all the time because we have motion sensors, and
Yeah.
I don't want to adopt a cat and then have it be destroying our Christmas trees and doing all that stuff and then having to bring
but
it back.
He's just about the same size as a little French bébé. So I think I think any of our bonnets or carriages or, you know, christening gowns might just fit you.
Is this his first time on YouTube? Oh, this is his first time on YouTube, and
Debut
thankfully he
star.
does not have any appearance fees. So thank you so much. Well, except for Tillamook Cheddar.
Yeah, the cheese tax.
Yeah, we do a cheese tax once or twice a day actually. So welcome Lucifer, our
We love
little
you,
Lou.
Louie.
Yeah, he's very, very sweet. He's just about a year old. So Antonia has been helping so much with shipping.
Everybody say
Yeah.
thank you to Antonia.
Oh, I know.
She has been a godsend here at the shop lately. So we will we'll be introduced. Bye, Louie.
Bye, Louie.
We'll be introducing maybe,
Antonia soon, yeah.
more at the shop, but she's been a huge help with the 900 dolls that we've been trying to
Right,
ship out.
so much.
Not including any Ellowyne. I mean, there's been
Yeah.
so much.
Truly,
so
we needed help.
It's been a lot, and
Yeah.
she's been a doll.
By the time this video airs, I will be 33 weeks pregnant, and this pregnancy has been different from my first. I've talked about that before, but I get by about 1 to 3 o'clock, I get genuinely extremely, my body just starts to shut down. I get
Yeah.
high blood pressure. It's just not high blood pressure, but high heart rate, and my body says you must rest or something bad will happen. So
You're making a person.
I know. I'm making a whole person. I'm 40 years old. And so to have Antonia here takes off so much stress on the days. Some days I can work all day and I'm totally fine. And some days I've had to leave at 1 or 2 o'clock. And
Yeah.
and that's just what it is. So wonderful team that is chugging along, and that takes off so much stress and anxiety from my plate, because I don't want us to fall behind. I want us to continue to do what we do, and we've been able to do that. So
it's important to all of us that we deliver on our,
commitments,
expectations and promises to you as a business, even through maybe, crazy inclement weather and, the shipping nonsense and tariffs and babies.
So much.
We're juggling a lot.
We are.
But thank you, as always, for your infinite grace and patience that we are always trying not to test, but are grateful for. And as we are getting things out to you in as timely of a fashion as possible, we're grateful to be here, to give you dolls, to give you products, to make tiny Vivienne Westwood replicas and put together insane sets.
This is so fun. Let's talk about the set a little bit, actually, because it is so good. We have been so busy with the Grace dolls and doing everything.
If you guys could see the rest of this room, I'm not going to tell you.
No, we're not going to show them.
Oh, no. I'm not going to let you see it, but I'll let you know that it's a lot.
Yeah.
And at the last minute, I was like, I have to put a set together for Ellowyne tomorrow.
It's so good.
And we're doing a wardrobe, so I need to know that I can have a wardrobe for her. And believe it or not, I was like, I'm going to run next door to Goodwill for about 15 minutes. I'll be right back. And I had an idea of, like, maybe I can find, like, tall organizers or, jewelry stands or, necklace organizers, things like that I could just hang our wire hangers on. And instead, I found, sort of comically, like 4 different toilet paper holders. So if you look really closely, which I will not let you do, you can see that these are actually several different sort of toiletry dispensers.
It's genius.
And actually, that's a wine glass and bottle case, a stand for stemmed-ware. And I was able to just find a way to finagle this into a little room that, if you've ever in your mind sort of conjured the, like, perfect dream closet, like you were saying, somewhere that you could have a sort of an additional spare room in, if you could fit somehow your favorite cafe or something inside your wardrobe, I think it would have a spiral staircase, it would have a shoe wall, it would have a rotating clothing rack, it would have a hat rack all by itself. Like, I wanted this to be as outrageous and as fantastical as possible. And I hope that it doesn't look just like cheap toilet paper holders, because that's exactly what it is.
So good. I was telling Christopher that if we did a doll show and we were trying to promote our subscription series, especially for Ellowyne, this would be such a fun way to do it, because most of these clothes we've put out, there are several that are Robert Tonner originals. Most of these shoes we've put out, some of them are Marsha's, some of them are Robert's, but it's just such a fun closet. Yeah. And that's what we are doing. We're building your Ellowyne closet with you, and I love it.
Well, and also, I mean, I know that doll people are some of the most resourceful and creative that I've ever met. And so if you are looking for a way to stage a new room in a miniature room within your doll room, I found a lot of luck with, little wire pieces, anything you would hang jewelry on, or maybe like a fruit basket, like a trio fruit basket, things that you could sort of suspend in the air or make it feel tall or make it feel like shelving or make it feel like, I've got Paul's rotating Lazy Susan, God bless him, I use this thing all the time. There are so many ways to sort of invent a wardrobe with pieces that are intended to be used differently. Spice racks and shelving and shoe racks, those are all your friends. So if you're looking for inspiration, a way to fluff up your wardrobe and maybe create more of a display out of it, I found a lot of luck at the Ark.
And if you're one of our collectors and you have looked around your house, or you have looked around your doll room or your doll stash, and you start to feel a little bad that maybe you have amassed so much stuff, I want to remind you that each one of these outfits and accessories is its own tiny little world. Yeah. And it holds a story, and it holds a moment, and it holds a perfectly perfect place in time of maybe when you bought it, or the show, or the friend, or the box, or if you bought it from us, that feeling. And that is important. So when you have your things, I recommend that you store them flat, maybe in a vacuumed bag, so they don't take up as much space. There are a lot of people that have a lot of really good organization ways, or if you're like us, we just throw them in a giant tub and figure it out later. But it's a part of your story of being a doll collector and telling the story of your life.
I think that's so much of collecting, right? Like, I associate dolls that I was gifted or found at doll shows or treated myself to as a birthday present. I think of the the circumstances that surrounded that moment and surrounded that memory. And I think that's also true of the way that we offer a product through a subscription. Each month you think about like, well, this is what happened to me in the month of like January last year.
Yeah.
And I can, each time I dress Ellowyne in this fashion, it reminds me of those memories. And for Ellowyne's sake, I think that's welcome for good and not so good memories. I think she will allow you to sort of really process and reprocess and ruminate and heal just in the privacy of your space with her. I think what we do with the subscription that way invites so much introspection and care for oneself. So don't be afraid of, you know, rifling back through your wardrobe.
And just enjoying it.
Just to ruminate on, you know, the way it makes you feel.
And we are obviously selling a product, but I would have told you this 15 years ago. I would have told you this at any point in my life. Coming from a family and a lineage of doll collectors, Christopher came to us as a doll collector. So we completely get it.
Yeah.
We get it. We understand.
It's real.
It's very, very, very real. And we are here with you through this entire process. We love to hear your comments and see what you have to say, or when you write us letters and wonderful things and not so wonderful things.
Yeah.
If you've got something going on, like we're here for it. So to be on this journey with you is a big blessing. And we appreciate you very much. We hope you love Wardrobe Woes.
Happy February. Enjoy your leopard print. Go to the boutique now because we've talked for a long time.
Yes.
You've probably met the threshold for the amount of time you have. So go shopping while you can. Don't miss out on Neema, and remember that there are so many more dolls coming. But this collection for Dark Academia is really like it's such a broad spectrum of expectation. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the things we have in store for the next few months.
Yep, you won't regret it. So, all right, we'll see you very soon on the next video, and thank you so much for being here.
Bye.
Bye.